New York, a U.S. jury convicted two South American ex-soccer bosses of corruption on Friday, December 22, with the once powerful pair remanded into custody in a New York trial that has exposed systemic corruption at the heart of FIFA. The panel returned guilty verdicts against José Maria Marin, former head of Brazil's Football Confederation, and Juan Angel Napout, former head of Paraguayan football, and will return after Christmas to deliberate on the fate of a third defendant, former Peru boss Manuel Berga. The 7-week trial in a Brooklyn federal court exposed endemic criminal activity at the heart of the world's most popular sport, 2.5 years after the United States unveiled the largest graft scandal in the history of world soccer. On the 6th day of deliberations, Marin, 85, was convicted on 6 of 7 counts, and Napout, 59, on 3 out of 5, in connection with bestowing television and marketing rights to soccer matches. They were swiftly remanded into custody, marshals in plain clothes bursting into the room to surround the men, Napout having just enough time to hand a watch, neck chain and belt to his wife, who sat in the gallery for the verdict with their children. The defendants are facing very significant potential sentences, said Judge Pamela Chen, dismissing pleas from defense lawyers against immediate incarceration. Marin takes medication for depression and hypertension, his lawyer said. Under federal regulations, Marin and Napout each face at least 10 years in prison. Each conviction carries a maximum sentence of 20 years. I don't think there are real reasons for appeal, said Chen. But the jury said they had not yet reached consensus on Berga, who faces 1 count of racketeering conspiracy. They will return to resume deliberations on Tuesday, after the Christmas holiday. Government prosecutors indicted 42 officials and marketing executives, and the sports company Traffic detailed 92 alleged crimes to the tune of more than $200 million, but so far only these 3 defendants have faced trial. Millions of pages of evidence. Marin and Napout betrayed no emotion as they heard the verdicts. Napout's family were the only relatives of the defendants in court on Friday. Prosecutors said they were blinded by greed into accepting more than $17 million in bribes, Napout $10.5 million, Marin $6.55 million. Both were convicted of racketeering conspiracy under U.S. law penalizing criminal organization, charges that have jailed mafia bosses, for accepting bribes in exchange for bestowing television and marketing rights. In damning evidence, Marin was recorded talking about taking bribes by associate-turned-U.S. government cooperating witness, businessman José Hala, who wore a wire. The Brazilian was acquitted only of 1 count of money laundering conspiracy, in relation to the Brazil Cup. He was convicted on 2 others, as well as of wire fraud and racketeering conspiracies. Napout was convicted on 1 count of racketeering conspiracy and 2 counts each of wire fraud conspiracy. He was acquitted on 2 counts of money laundering conspiracy.